Come on, Bo. Come on. Oh, it's cold out there. Bobo. Good boy. Come on. Oh, there's the comments. Shop tour. Yeah, we're here.
More lights on?
No, not yet. Oh. Joe should be here shortly. Bobo, what do you think? What do you think, bud? No, I didn't address the coolant leak yet. That's a project for tomorrow when it's cold out. It's a hose leaking above the water pump. Above the thermostats. Here, I'm going to put this garbage in here. We're going to wait for some more people to get in here and then walk around the shop. Bobo's just chilling. I'm in Wisconsin. Guys, if you didn't get your merch, I got some more that I just grabbed from here that my dad put here. Go on the website and check it out. Some of my trucks have air tanks to fill from shop air, and some of them don't. Oh, buddy, I just dropped your water. There's Brian over there. Hey, Aaron. Here, buddy. We got Bo's water dish out here. Some water. Get some water. All right, let's take a little tour around the shop here. I got a guy coming to measure steps and stuff for my pit, so he'll be here in a little bit. There. All right, so I got 4 doors on the back side. Here's my pit. I can't reach the light. I am so excited for this. You know how nice that's gonna be to grease the trailers? Check everything over. And the lights are super bright down there. What, buddy? So we brought the Dunin in here because this is the only shop that we can fit the trailer in completely without leaving a door open. And then I had Hacker bring the Faymanville over here because we got to replace some tires. Look at Dad. Guys, that's the logo on the back of the shirts. Get your merch at www.millertransportwi.com. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats. So Hacker washed the Faymanville and it was getting cold out, so I didn't want him to leave it outside. But he's got, I haven't even looked at it, a couple tires that are wearing funny that I'm going to fix up for the new year. So he's good to go with them. Yeah, that one is not DOT compliant anymore. This Faymanville is a 58-footer. Yeah, she's not good. And it's got 2 bunks in it. I don't know if I ever did a walk around on the trailers, but it's got the short bunk right here in the back. The trailer splits open right here. And then I got the big bunk in the front. And then the trailer splits open back here. And it also splits here. So it's got a big beam and a small beam. This trailer weighs probably 53,000 pounds, I'm guessing. I guess I've never weighed the trailer by itself. Look at Hacker. He's got his little grill up there for when they're grilling out.
Lights are on.
Lights, oh, Brian turned the lights on in the pit. Cab over Peterbilt. We can go look at that in a second, but no, that is in the other shop. I have not done a single thing to it, and I still have to go get the second one. And there is the pit with the lights on. That is going to be so nice. Look at that. You can see underneath the trailer. Buddy, you need to back away from there. That's why we need grates. Come on. Come on. Yeah. This trailer was, so this is the trailer that Hacker pulls. I pull the exact same one. I own 2 of them. They're identical trailers. I put the boxes on the side for him so that he doesn't have to crawl up on the neck. He's a little bit older than I am, and I don't want him to get hurt. So I put the boxes on the side for him so that it's nice and easy for him to get his chains and binders out. I don't like it personally for myself because I'm worried about grabbing a binder out of there and knocking my teeth out. But he's a lot taller than I am, so it works good. Hebs' trailer is the same weight with the boxes on the side. And then, you know, the Dunin, that is not a stretch trailer. That's just a regular one. But this trailer had to come in for some warranty work. Mike and Dan were welding up these gussets on the side. The neck had cracked right here. So they fixed it. And then they also put a plate on the bottom side right here and welded it to factory spec. So she should not crack anymore. They had about a day and a half of work in it. What should we show them now, Brian? Should we go upstairs? What kind of toolbox was that? What toolbox? This job box right here? That's just a job box. Oh, this toolbox. They're from HD Ramps in Wisconsin. Guys, I can't keep up with your comments. I don't know where to find them either. Are you going to install air lines for the new compressor and lines in the shop? Yes. So let's go take a walk and see where the compressor is, which is in my maintenance room.
Light switch pole.
Oh, that's the light switch pole? Who made that? My dad?
Yeah, completing that.
We're going to need that back on when Joe gets here.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I did deliver to Charleston, West Virginia. This is my maintenance room. I got a brand new air compressor. I wanted a corkscrew or a screw one, but I don't have 3-phase out here. I kind of messed up when I pulled the electric from across the street. I had to go underneath the freeway, and I did not think about 3-phase, so we just have a regular compressor. And then washer and dryer hookups right here for doing shop rags and whatnot. Water softener, on-demand water heater, because I thought that would be better than just a regular, you know, tank water heater. I'm not here that often, so I don't need to fill that tank when I'm not here. And then the electrical panel is like, oh my goodness. This thing, Brian, are you hooked up to this? Let's see if we can get hooked up to this. So my electrician was all about this box right here. Let me see if I can get hooked up. I have in-floor heat, 3 different zones. One for the office, and then 2 zones out in the shop, which I should paint that plywood black because that would look awesome. But it's just a maintenance room, so. Oh, let's see if I can get hooked up to the Bluetooth. What is this Bluetooth? Dad, are you on here? I don't think you're hooked up. Oh, you are? Let's see if my dad responds back to me. Yeah, so that's the boiler. This floor is, I guess I didn't feel the floor, but yeah, it's pretty nice. And then I put a heater up there too. That thing will probably never turn on with the in-floor heat going, but it's just a backup. It was on before they had the in-floor heat hooked up. Let's go upstairs. So I gotta build a railing yet. I'm gonna do a metal railing. And they gotta finish the steps. There we go. Oh no. That's not, I got it. All right, let's take a listen to this. Let's play a song by a Wisconsin artist. What, buddy? So that is the Bluetooth stereo. There's a speaker way over there and a speaker way over there. And I don't know how it sounds on the audio, but it sounds awesome in here. Right, Brian? Yep. Yeah. All right. So we are in now this is going to be the lounge area room. I'll probably put like a couch up here. Something to just kind of get away from the madness.
Incoming call from West Shop Door.
There's Joe's at the door. My security is telling me there's somebody at the door. My dad's building windows here. And then this is the parts room. And my dad built these shelves for all the merch. So that is kind of one of the reasons why the merch has been delayed on getting out to you guys. So like my 3X is here and it's not at my house. And so I had to come here today to grab that stuff. That's why I'm going live right now. But Dad and Jess folded a lot of this stuff the other day over the weekend. They spent hours. He built these shelves for me. And yeah, I also have Rolf's stuff too. That's not on my website, but these Rolf shirts are really cool. They got the blue and orange truck on them with the farm. And then let's go in the office. Joe! Okay, I'm going to have to put you guys on hold here. I'll give you the phone to Brian. And Joe and I got to measure the pit. We're live.
Great.
We're live. You better get your measurements right.
I already got my measurements.
Oh, what do we need?
I want to talk to you about your stairs, or what you want to do with your stairs here.
Okay. All right, I'm going to hand off the phone to Brian here. And then once we're done, I will show you guys the office and the bathroom. Here you go.
You have to turn the switch on.
I don't think we need it on. Joe, do you need the light on?
What light is this?
Can you get down there or no?
We don't have to get down there. I've got all my dimensions.
Okay. So the stairs, the saw on the stair is, did I send you that picture? Okay. Okay. So if these were right here, you know, going down, a roll, like a wheel right there. So that way, when you roll it to this side, pick it, and flip it. And then it works for both sides without taking it out. You know what I mean? And then like this part. And then can we do grates? Yeah, just on the lip.
Yeah. So, that we could use, but I would have to get, we would have to buy some like chain wood to support it.
Oh, across.
Yeah, exactly. Or if we go with like a fiberglass something, that doesn't need that support, it's that thick piece. So that's kind of what I want to talk about too. That's why I was asking
Like
about that too.
fiberglass stuffing, like you put on the back.
No, I'll show you. Looking slim, bud.
Are you reading comments?
No, there's none up here.
I'm gonna ask you questions. You ever do epoxy floors?
No, I haven't. So this is the decking that I'm talking about.
Oh, that's fine.
It's like textured.
You think that'll be easier?
It's
You just put it down.
like the size of the top of it. Yeah. And you're looking at that. I don't know. I mean, the aluminum I have is already paid for, so we would just. I'm just doing this as a cheap business, just as colors and everything. But like, we got manufacturers for this too. Package of 2, so it's probably like an 8 foot, 8 or 10 foot, so it's like, I guess I'm like less than $2,000 for the decking, you know? And then the trunks you can use, if we were to cut handle aluminum and fasten it to the block.
Why do we have to do that?
No, what I'm saying is for the stairs. Like this is the idea. If we just cut aluminum and we just anchor it into the block, you use this decking across. And if you don't want it there, you just pick it up. You get it out of the way.
Okay.
That way you're not moving anything. I mean,
If you
it's just
put
an option.
You put decking across there so he don't fall in and you drive across it?
No,
No, none of this stuff's gonna be able to hold a vehicle.
Okay, I didn't think
it'll
so.
hold a person.
We would have
Yeah.
to get into steel.
Yeah.
And then you're not able to just lift it up to go do to do service is where it gets, so it's like, if you wanna be able to drive across it, we could do that, but it's
No.
gonna be super heavy.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
So that was just the idea I had for stairs, you just do an angle on either side, and then we do this fiberglass. Yep, yep, exactly, and you can remove it, and just leave the angles there, if they don't stick out 2 inches or something.
Yeah.
Is an option. So, or we can do your stairs too. Problem is when you do, like, when you build a stair. That piece of cardboard. Stairs, so you like a run, like 11 inches, and then your rise should be around 7. Right? So you're doing that.
Okay.
So if you were to kick that, now you're stuck at 11 inches. And you're around 7. Where if you use a stair. Get an 1.5 inch one. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't, there were no dimensions on your drawing for this, so that's what I want to talk about, and then normal fiberglass versus aluminum parapet. So,
Yeah, we were just thinking something so that we could flip it.
Nothing big.
sure.
You know, that way if you gotta get to that side, it proceeds to
Yeah.
go in. I want to be permit.
Gotcha.
No, no CDL for me.
Put a piece of angle that's 11 inches long for each one, and it's just there, it's there, you can remove it. You can pick them up if you want. But they're also just standing, you know, it's not a full stair, it's not a full structure.
Oh, so you're saying you like fold it out
Yep, little piece of aluminum on either
and then
side,
take the decking and just set it?
just one piece that spans it. If you wanted it out of your way, 14 fasteners or something. Yeah,
Because it would have to be fastened.
yeah, to hold it in place when you're walking, otherwise it keeps slipping out.
What's easier, to do that?
It's gonna go quicker, definitely, so steer,
A whole stair?
yeah. Because you gotta, to stay low, we're not gonna be able to make it totally wide because there's conduit, you know, all it has this light and all that stuff, all things to consider, which is fine, it's all cool, but,
No, I like your
yeah.
idea.
And we just do that on either end, and if you don't want them there, yep, yeah,
And then we can, we
If
only
you
need
want
one
them
for
out.
the decking,
yeah.
go back and forth. Yeah, let's just do that. You got all the ideas.
No, this is what we do.
Yeah, that'll work.
Because I think, depending on the width of the decking that we order for this, the troughs might be enough to make those pieces.
No, I don't drive pilot truck at this point either, but I could. She has to go to Pennsylvania to pick up her new Faymanville. And yes, I did see the trucks and trailers you're building.
So they had to
Crystal, you bringing merch to Matt's?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
These are Christmas presents for Mike.
That's how they get you.
Sit on that thing.
Fine.
Are you bringing merch to Matt's?
Yes.
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 Think you can make it up here, buddy? Oh, look at you.
They must have fixed the rollers on this one.
He did.
I won on buying these Christmas presents for Michael because he brought them over here.
Where's the other ones? Your dad's got,
My
right?
dad and my brother got the other ones. Does that make you want to buy some?
Right. Water.
Huh? Water.
What's up, buddy? Huh?
All right, let's see what kind of comments. Somebody asked if you could figure out how to make the grates out of aluminum. 3 sections, heavy duty ball bearings that they could slide on top of each other. There's not enough room to slide them on top.
How invested do you want to get into it?
I think the fiberglass
Nice way
is
to go.
easiest way. I'm not driving over it.
You pick them up when it's time to get them out of the way.
Yeah. How long is that? 34 feet? Oh, I got a phone holder.
33 feet 4 3/4 inches long.
33 feet. 4. Yeah, that'll span a whole truck.
Yeah, this is an awesome setup for sure. Okay, good. It's a pretty sweet bucket of chairs there.
I know.
I'd hate for this one to wind up in the end.
Chloe was on the one the other day, and she had the leaf blower. Leaf blower. And she was like, woo! I was like, I think you need a helmet.
Right.
I don't need an insurance claim right away.
They got some good bearings in here too.
Oh, we took the spacers out.
All right, buddy. Look at your face. What? You don't get any visitors?
My trailer's inside and my truck's outside. Yeah. That's because I'm not fully over here yet.
Somebody asked about kitchen. I didn't answer him.
No kitchen.
I was going to show the pizza oven.
Yeah. Yeah.
An extension cord draped across
We have
the
a
shop.
pizza oven. Portable.
And it'll be a microwave.
And there'll be a microwave. And B&B gas station is right up the road, so that'll be my home away from home. No, that the mark on the camera is the lights in the shop reflecting. What, buddy? Should we go check out the office?
And did you want to open up the old shop
Yeah, we're gonna go in the old shop. Have you been in the old shop yet?
over here?
No.
It's cold over there though.
Is
There's no wind once you're inside.
yeah, right.
But I got my keys with me. So.
Good deal. You wanna see my new purchase?
Sure.
My cab over?
Nice. The hell yeah.
All right, let's check out the office quick because my dad has been working on that super, super hard. And then we'll go over to the new shop or the old shop that's tight full of junk already. All right, let me flip this. Okay, so underneath our steps and balcony area, we got lights here. Maybe. How do you turn these lights on?
One of them 6 switches, turn these lights on.
No, they don't. Oh, there we go. A little storage area underneath the steps. This was all supposed to be wide open with no wall here, but it is what it is. Eye wash station is on back order and the slop sink. And then I have an ADA compliant bathroom, which I was not too excited about this because I wanted a vanity that I could put stuff underneath and, storage space. But it looks like I got enough room in between the toilet and the thing that I could just put a little shelf there and it'll be fine. But it is all ADA compliant for handicap and everything, so you can spin around 5 feet, I think it is, for compliant. Shower is almost compliant. If I ever rezone to commercial, all I have to do is put a railing in the shower, but otherwise the size of the shower is compliant, and then the shower head would have to have one of those slide rail things on it so that it can come down. So I gotta get a shower curtain, and then I don't know, probably put some shelves or something over here. I'll figure that out as I go. And then the moment of truth, my office.
Oh, wow. And he used some of it.
I've got all my windows. Dad is working on framing out these windows. So he did the plywood, painted it, and then framing. And then he hung up all of my trucks in frames, which is super cool. He missed one though. He forgot about the A model Kenworth, but that's okay. That picture is kind of blurry. That's 708 that's blown up. That is the 359 that Mike is working on right now. That's blue with the custom bunk. And then, he's gonna put a window in there for me to look out into the shop. My door will have a full glass see-through door. Everything is fire rated, so fire rated drywall, fire taping. All of the other doors will have fire doors on them. This is the only door that won't. Because I'm not commercial, I don't need that right now, but if I ever rezone to commercial, I'll have to put a fire rated door on there. Let's walk outside quick. Well, I might get locked out. I don't have the code on my phone. There we go. Out here that Devin did is amazing. So bright. How cool does that look? I love it. We got a 25-foot concrete approach out the front and the back. Concrete on all 4 of the doors, actually 3 doors. I messed up when I built it. I didn't put a door on the other side, but that's okay. It's cold out there. It's only gonna get colder tomorrow. Yeah, that's that. Should we take a walk? Let's walk. Let's walk to the other shop.
I am parked very close to that door, just as a warning to everyone. Well, you're fine. Trip over, crash, take a header into the truck.
This is the wash bay. So the water is getting hooked up in the pressure washer. That should be coming in, I don't know, a couple weeks. And yeah, let's go, bud. Come on. What's that?
We have to pick that up.
Oh, that's getting picked up tomorrow. So we finally have working water in the shop. So the porta-john for the guys is going bye-bye tomorrow. Thank gosh, because that's a hefty bill every month that I don't want to pay for anymore. I think this shop size is like 55 by 50 or 55 by 55. I don't remember. I measured it when I came out here before I bought the land. I never measured it since. She frozen? How about a light? There we go. It's actually not that cold in here. All right, so you guys want to see the cab over? This fancy cab over. I still have more to get. So I got the big bunk. Which one is this? This is the 352 with 3 windshields. And I think it's got an 8V Detroit in it. 8V92? I don't think it was a 6V92. I don't remember. She needs work. Mike's excavator. We put some pallet racking up. But yeah, I am not moved in here at all. And then this is the Skytrack that I got on the auction a while back. So you guys kept asking about the forklift that I sold. Well, I didn't need it. I got the Skytrack. And I never used the forklift. And we should roll some tires over. Do you need one of those, Joe? Yeah.
Heads off of Big Blue and Whitey.
Oh, the heads are here. Yep. And the old black truck that hasn't been moved in, I don't know. Pinky? Pinky. I call this truck Pinky. And the only reason it's got lime green lettering on it is because I had a black and lime green trailer reefer. Oh, I highly doubt she's going to start. And I'm not even going to try because it's too cold. But she's pink inside. Okay, what's this from? How soon until you move the table and chairs over there?
Put it in the way.
Hey, where'd my dog go?
Right there.
Oh,
He's creeping.
he's like, let's go.
It's like, fuck this building, it's cold in here.
It's cold in here, let's get out of here.
Come on, buddy.
Unless I let the guy do it.
I don't think you're drinking it now.
No. Pretty sour.
Frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She froze.
I get it.
Yeah, no, I'm not starting the black truck. I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. I thought I was gonna go the other day. I had to go haul a load yesterday, and I got the white truck done in time for a test run, so that was great. Come on, buddy. See if my dad answers. I said, let's see if my dad answers.
Incoming call from West Shop Door.
You can go in. Hi, Dad.
Come on in.
Thanks for unlocking. Oh, I don't remember the year of that cab over. 80, I don't know. I don't remember. 79? maybe. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I'll put this phone down and let you guys I'll answer some questions here. And then Brian and I gotta go shopping. I have to find some office furniture. So I'll give you guys like 5 minutes to ask all the questions you want. I'll try and answer as many as I can. And then I have to go get some office furniture before the store is closed. Yeah, you're right. That's a 352. Sorry. I was wrong. And I knew that. California merch, I think it's like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Are they making new cab overs? No, I don't think they're making any new ones. I think you can get like a 2000, 2001 Peterbilt. I don't know. I have not seen Black Dog. Nope.
You leaving this here for Mike?
I am leaving this trailer here. Yep.
No, this.
Oh, yeah. I have room for FSC. Negative. I'm pretty sure this shop is not going to be big enough for me. Dimensions of the new shop are 80 by 100. Would I come to Canada? I've been through Canada. On the way to Alaska, I trucked up to Alaska twice. Mike says we should make a dog area for Bobo underneath the office, underneath the steps. He won't ever stay in there.
I bet if you put a blanket in there, he would go in there.
He would not. He would be right next to me. 3XL hoodie. Yes, I have them at my house. I can get those out tomorrow. I do not go back to work until... Oh, Bobo, you have to get down. Until Sunday, possibly. Oh yeah, Dale, you're right. Peterbilt does make a cab over, just a medium duty chassis, like for garbage trucks and whatnot. I am not looking for any drivers. Nope. I am a sole one driver operation, and all the guys that work all have their own authority. So I just broker to them. It's Bobo making the snorting sounds. Fifth wheel call that I use for my heavy trailer. The fifth wheel, I don't have zip up hoodies, no. Sorry. The fifth wheel is just a regular fifth wheel on a truck. It's the trailer that has the extra steering block with the hydraulics underneath. I think there's 2 or 4 rams underneath it. I've never actually pulled the plate off the bottom. But let me flip it around. So you guys seen in my video that I was adjusting this block. So obviously kingpin, and then you got your wedge on each side. And this block adjusts in or out to slide into the wedge of the fifth wheel on the truck. So like Hacker hooking up the same trailer every single week, he just has to back into it. He already adjusted the block one time, and he should never have to adjust it again. I had to loosen it up the other time because Hebs was hooking up to the trailer, and it was set for my truck, not his truck. So that was the reason for that. And then everything else on the trailer is self-contained, you know. It's got the Honda motor on it, which runs the hydraulics for the steering. It's remote steer as well, so you can override it. There's switches for the steering, and then an override switch down underneath here. You turn both of those on, you can override it, and you can remote steer it into a job site. Super easy. Steve does not work for me. Steve does haul for me from time to time if I have loads that will fit on his trailer, but he does not physically work for me. How many trucks on the fleet besides Whitey and 708? I have Big Blue. 708 is the green one that's blown up. What else, Brian? The black one that you guys just seen, but that's only a 3-axle. I had an axle underneath it and I pulled it off. So I haven't drove that one. God, I don't know. I didn't have any IFTA miles to file on it last quarter, so it's been a while.
Last time you hauled the cab over with it.
Yeah, but that's it. I haven't hauled anything with it.
Made any money on it.
Yeah, no, it's not made any money. I've got the Ireland white truck, the day cab. That one is rust jacked really bad. I actually bought that just for the rear ends, the heavy front, the motor, the cab, the title. You know, that it needs to be redone before it goes on the road. But I bought it for parts. What else do we have?
Little Blue, working on it.
Little Blue. You guys probably seen a couple little videos of the Little Blue, the 359 that was red and black. That is getting completely redone. Actually, you know what? I don't know if some of you guys were in here before, but my dad put pictures up in the office. 708's main job. I bought that truck like 4 years ago on an auction, and we added an extra axle to it, and I put a driver in it. And my drivers, I don't know, I had drivers at one time, and both of the gentlemen that worked for me got older. So one had some health issues and couldn't drive anymore, and then the other one ended up going to work for his son. So after that, I was just like, no more drivers, because every weekend that I got home, Mike got home, we were constantly working on trucks, and we did not have a life. So we got rid of the drivers. We do our own thing now. It's just him, I, and then all of the guys that have been dedicated to us for, I think my longest guy is 10 years. Josh has been with me probably 10 years. Hebs has been with me 5, I think now. And then the other guys that are still here too, Scott, they all haul. But back to the trucks. So this is the 359 that Michael is doing right now. It's the blue truck, the little blue truck that was sitting in my shop that we now moved down to the other shop. 708, you guys know that one. That one's got a blown motor or something. I don't really know what's going on with it. Something. I got it back home, and she was the one that was smoking like a son of a gun. This pink one is probably my favorite truck, or my second favorite, I'm not really sure. But this truck is the black truck that you guys just seen in the other shop. The bunk was rotten on it. Michael actually, we built that in the driveway, the gravel lot driveway, and of the house when we first started building trucks. That was the first one that we've ever done with brand new frame rails. And then, you know, oh, there's the black one. Me and Abigail at the Louisville Truck Show last year, I think. There's my old cab over. That was a 79 352 with a cat motor, A model cat. And I ended up selling that. I never used it. I took it to some shows and that was it. There's Big Blue. Me and Abigail all at the truck show, And then obviously you guys know Whitey, all in that massive silo. You gotta go outside, buddy. Are you gonna come back without me watching you? You hurry up. Okay, let's see some comments. Any Rolf shirts for sale? Yeah, I can definitely get you guys Rolf shirts. If you go on the website and you know what size you want, just specify in the special comments that you'd like a Rolf's one instead of a Miller one, and I can get that out for you. But I have tons and tons of Rolf shirts too. I rent the trailers to my drivers. Some of them own their own trailers and some of them rent the trailer from me. Michael Middleton, I don't know who that is. That's not the same Michael that I'm talking about. How many miles on 708? 400 maybe, I don't know. No, my trucks are not all gliders. Do you have tank tops or cutoffs? I don't yet. Will I buy a 589? I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I don't want all the DEF and the emissions and the sensors and all that. I don't know. I can work on the old stuff. Favorite current truck? I don't know, you guys, I just kind of went through my trucks. I mean, my white truck it's my workhorse. Like, it goes. My blue one, I love it. It's super, super long for getting in and out of job sites, so I have to plan ahead to make sure that I know that I can get in that job site. My black truck is probably my favorite. But I don't drive it anymore because it doesn't have an extra axle. And I could put an axle on it. I had an extra axle on it at one time, but I just don't right now. So you guys, my plan for the license plates, let's dig into that. I don't know if you guys seen my Facebook post, but I was looking for license plates. My dad is super adamant that I put an epoxy floor in my office. And he picked out some samples and they've got like blue sparkles or gray sparkles or whatever. And I'm just like, no, I don't like it. It's very like, no, I don't like it. So I came up with the idea after scrolling on, I don't know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, one of those things. And I seen license plate epoxy floors. And I thought, oh my God, that would be super, super cool in my office. So I put a post out on Facebook for anybody that's got license plates because I don't have enough. And I was going to put license plates down and then epoxy my whole entire office. What are your guys' thoughts? And anybody that knows epoxy, will it hold up? Bobo's outside, so we're just gonna wait for him to get in and read some comments here. And then I don't know what time it is. 6 o'clock. So I gotta get off here in a little bit and go and find some office furniture. I do have a P.O. box, so let me do some more research on the license plate if it's actually gonna hold up on the floor in here. And if it will, if you guys have license plates that you're willing to part with, I'll throw my P.O. box in one of the video, section, and then you guys can send those to my P.O. box. But let me do some research and make sure that the epoxy will work on the license plate. Where'd this dog go? It's probably investigating. All right. Let's make sure it's locked. Yep, she's locked. All right, guys, so I'm gonna hop off here and go and find some office furniture. Brian, are you gonna come with me?
Yep.
All right. Brian and I are gonna go find some office furniture to put in there. I need to get 2 desks, 2 office chairs, probably a, what do you call it? Like a, I don't know, something on the back side of my desk that I can put, you know, all my compliance stuff and everything. Like a hutch type thing, but not a hutch. I have a vision, I just gotta find it. So, no, I can ship merch to Canada. I actually just shipped a hat to Greece today. And it was more expensive than I had anticipated on my shipping. But I've only had a couple international shipments. So go ahead, guys, order it up. I will get it out to you. Joe's got some license plates for me.
Nebraska commercial.
Nevada. Oh my gosh.
And then.
Where'd you find
from my
those?
candy van.
From your candy van?
The Nebraska ones were on a Chevy truck that I bought once.
In 1960.
Perfect. 05. So yeah, I think the license plate idea will work if I put enough epoxy on the floor. But I also want it to hold up, and I don't want to have to redo it in 2 years like they're saying, where it's gonna like chip apart. But all right, guys, thanks for watching the live, and I need to get going and get some things done today because I got a late start. It was a long day yesterday. I've got a new video that's gonna be dropping in a couple days, hauling some machinery with the Conestoga. So that'll come out. And then the new video dropped today of the last, I guess you'd say like part 3 of my axle and my tire darn near falling off my truck in Oregon. I still have to get to the office and add up the cost of all of that. I pay Nate. I paid for all of his fuel coming back, but I didn't pay for any of the permits or anything. So I have to get with Hebs and Nate and figure out exactly how much that cost me because we have no idea yet. But that's how we operate because we've been all working together for so long. So we just do whatever it takes to make it happen. But pretty soon we'll be moving in here and I will have my office here so I don't have to work in that little cramped up area. I am hiring another gal in the office with me. I just can't bring her into my office right now. It's too cramped. So thanks for watching, guys. I gotta go, and we'll see you guys in some more videos.